from 10 cents per share to a tenth of a cent. That's a movement a little company called Echo Automotive registered in the last 2 months. From fundamentals to technical chart patterns, things can't look any worse than this. But then how the heck did the company go up 95% in one session? The answer isn't really clear. There's no pump, the company hasn't released any PRs for months, and the surge definitely didn't have anything to do with the underlying of the business. The financial state of Echo is quite desperate, to be honest. For the first 3 months of the year, the company recorded $250,000 in cash out of the $280 in total current assets. But those two numbers were slammed to the ground by the weight of $12.7 million in current liabilities, absolutely no revenues, and a total of $10 million in net loss. When I saw those figures, the obvious question was, how are those guys financing their operations? And with the answer come the biggest problems. According to two 13G statements filed on July 17th and August 5th, Echo signed 2 convertible note deals with Asher Enterprises and Magda Group respectively. The notes were for a total of 22 million shares of common stock. If you're unfamiliar with Asher and Magna, they're 2 of the most notorious toxic funders in the penny stock world. Their deals always come with a note that they're not allowed to own more than 9.9% of the company's common stock. Remember, that's because they don't want to file any notices when selling their shares. If all that wasn't enough, a recent 8K announced that Echo defaulted on 6 different promissory notes for a total of $1 million combined. When Echo defaulted on the first note, that just resulted in a penalty of 25% of the outstanding balance at the time of the default. This means Echo couldn't pay the toxic funder, got penalized, and then just made another note that it would probably default on later. The situation seems to be so dire that the company admitted not being able to file its latest quarter report on time, due on August 15th. And the biggest problem is the overall structure. In the middle of July, the first filing reported 93 million shares. Less than a month later, the shares had become 122 million. It seems that the overall business is going so bad that not only can Echo keep on going only through toxic funding, but it is also exploring options to restructure the business. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Why do I have a feeling I know where this is heading? I
have a small amount of money to invest and I want to gamble in the market. I'm looking for a penny stock that'll go up and turn it into $100,000 or $1 million.